have three news stories for you. Because firstly, an Ethiopian federal minister has resigned. Why did she resign? Is it due to some personal reasons, or PM Abiy's allies, PM Abiy's companions are leaving him? What's the reason behind her resignation? Secondly, Ogaden National Liberation Front, ONLF, has issued a statement in connection with the resignation of Ethiopian Federal Minister Filsan Abdullahi. And thirdly, an update from Sudan, where Sudanese military and Sudanese politicians are face to face. Reportedly, an agreement has been reached between Sudanese government and protesters in eastern Sudan regarding the flow of South Sudan's petroleum supplies via Port Sudan, which was closed by these protesters. We'll talk about that in detail. Firstly, viewers, Filsan Abdullahi, Ethiopian Federal Minister of Women, Children and Youth, has resigned. The lady says that the reasons for her resignation are personal, but she further says that she cannot compromise her ethics. She cannot go against her values, and if something is weighing on her conscience, she cannot go against it. That is why she has decided to resign. Filsan Abdullahi was the youngest member of Ethiopian Federal Cabinet. She remained the Minister of Women, Children and Youth for more than a year. In March last year, she was appointed to this position. During the course of Tigray war, she was Minister of Women, Youth and Children. And international news outlets have reported about human rights abuses against women, sexual violence in Tigray during the course of this 10-month conflict. She issued some statements about incidents of rape in Tigray. She acknowledged that rape was committed in Tigray. So she was the first and only minister to have recognized that rape was being committed in Tigray. And she called for psychological care of rape victims as well. But why is she resigning now? Was she about to be fired? Because we know that in coming days, I think in the next week, PM Abiy is going to announce his new cabinet. Was she going to be part of this new cabinet? If she was not going to be part of this new cabinet, her resignation does not matter. I mean, she was about to be fired. People are welcoming her move that she has heard the voice of her conscience and she has taken a bold step and she is not compromising her ethics. She remained the Minister of Women for the last 1.5 years. Now a new cabinet is about to be formed. I think that she was about to be fired. That is why she has decided to resign. Secondly, since Filsan Abdullahi is from Somali region of Ethiopia, that is why Ogaden National Liberation Front, ONLF, based in Somali region, has issued a statement. ONLF has welcomed this resignation. ONLF says that Somali region's people are being marginalized. Their rights are not being protected by PM Abiy's government. ONLF has boycotted upcoming September 30th elections. On the 30th of September, election is due to be held in Somali region of Ethiopia. On the 21st of June, election was held in Ethiopia, but in Somali region, election was postponed. Now, on the 30th of September, election is due to be held, but ONLF has boycotted this upcoming election. ONLF was an armed group which fought for several decades in Somali region of Ethiopia, but then it decided to start political struggle. Now it's a political party, but this party has boycotted upcoming general election in Somali region on the 30th of September. So ONLF has boycotted elections. Filsan Abdullahi has resigned. This development will lead to resentment in Somali region of Ethiopia against PM Abiy's government. Lastly, viewers, Sudan, political tensions in Sudan are continuing, but good news is that Sudanese government has reached an agreement with protesters in eastern Sudan. The protesters were blocking two major oil pipelines. One pipeline is being used for South Sudan's exports through Port Sudan, which is under the control of these protesters. And the other pipeline is used for transporting Sudanese oil imports from Port Sudan to Khartoum, other parts of Sudan. One pipeline is going to start operating. South Sudan's oil exports will be able to flow via Port Sudan. Protesters have agreed to open this blocked pipeline. Sudanese Minister of Energy and Petroleum has confirmed that the agreement has been reached with protesters. The terms of this agreement have not been made public. It does not mean that protest is over, viewers. Protests are continuing. One pipeline has been opened by protesters. Secondly, tensions between Sudanese military and politicians, they are still there. Sudanese military has withdrawn security of some politicians and some civilian bodies, and there is no communication, official communication happening between Sudanese military and Sudanese politicians. Nothing for watching.